Palestinians move to join International Criminal Court after UN rejection. Post legal affairs correspondent explains what the step means for Israel. Netanyahu crushes Danon in primary to retain Likud leadership. And Jpost TV finds out how people are celebrating New Year's Eve in the capital. Shalom and welcome to the Jerusalem Post News. Here are the top stories for January 1st, 2015. Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas signed the Rome Statute last night, which could give the Palestinians access to the International Criminal Court. The move came a day after the Palestinian statehood resolution failed at the UN Security Council.
لا يريدون أن يعطونا حقنا، الحق لا يعطى، الحق يؤخذ ولا بد لنا أن نعمل لأخذ حقنا. مجلس الأمن ليس آخر الدنيا، وهذه الجلسة الماضية الليلة الماضية بالتأكيد سهرتم معها ليست آخر المطاف. عندنا ما نقول وعندنا ما نفعل اعتبارا من هذه الليلة.
Abbas's application to the ICC was just one of 20 applications that he signed last night for Palestinian membership in various international organizations and treaties. The move paves the way for a possible war crimes probe against Israel at the ICC. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vowed to respond to the move, and the White House called the Palestinian decision deeply troubling. Chief PLO negotiator Saeb Erekat announced that the applications would go into effect in 90 days. We now have our legal affairs correspondent Yonah Bob on the line to provide some insight into what this move at the ICC means for Jerusalem. Yonah, what impact could this have on Israel?
It's absolutely a game changer. It means that the Palestinians can almost definitely ask the International Criminal Court to investigate Israeli soldiers and leaders for war crimes, which is a big difference from April 2012 when they weren't allowed to do that because they weren't considered a state. On the other hand, there's still 5 or 6 major hoops that they have to get through, so there's no guarantee that Israelis will actually be in the dock at The Hague.
And can you expand on these hoops that you mentioned? What would you say is the most significant one?
Probably the most crucial hoop is a fancy word called complementarity. All it really means is that the International Criminal Court is a very special kind of court. It's not allowed to get involved in other countries' business unless those countries refuse or are unable to investigate their own war crimes. Israel has a massive apparatus for self-investigating war crimes. 13 criminal investigations have been initiated into Operation Protective Edge from this summer's Gaza war. There is an ongoing debate as to whether the investigations are enough and to whether there will be enough indictments and convictions. Thanks,
Yonah. Now moving on to the Likud primary that was held yesterday, it was announced this morning that Netanyahu won the first slot in the party. Netanyahu garners an overwhelming 75% of the vote, assuring his hold on the chairmanship of Israel's ruling party. His challenger, Danon, got 19% of the vote. The initial results from the primary have been trickling in today, with more than half the primary votes counted. Netanyahu's list was led by Yuli Edelstein, Adan, Israel Katz, and Miri Regev. According to the early counts, Moshe Feiglin was among those who would be left off the Likud list.
חברי הליכוד בחרו רשימה מצוינת, מאוזנת, מנוסה, אחראית, רשימה שתעזור לי להמשיך להוביל את המדינה באחריות, בביטחון, בהצלחה.
And as people around the world bid farewell to 2014 last night, Jpost TV took to the streets of Jerusalem to find out how people were ringing in the new year.
How are you celebrating tonight?
Tonight I'm going to enjoy myself with my American friends. I know, it's not a very American or rather Israeli holiday, but this is Ben Yehuda. You're going to be filled with American people tonight, and I'm going to be celebrating with the Americans and the other tourists.
Who are you kissing?
Who am I kissing? I have a few friends, but it is New Year's, so we'll see which of them becomes a little bit more than a friend tonight. I don't know. We'll be kissing somebody. I don't know. I will be kissing someone. We'll see.
I don't know. We'll see. My name's Jenna. I'm here on a trip to grow and learn, and I'm out with all of my new friends that I made, and we're going to celebrate and basically have a great time.
And you found your mate for tonight?
I haven't yet. We'll see when midnight rolls around.
How are you celebrating tonight?
To be honest, Rosh Hashanah is the real New Year, but I'm just here with my friends having fun.
Who are you kissing tonight?
What the
I'm celebrating by having a good time with my friend AJ and Daniel Roden, Zevin Rubin, Yossi Wexler. I like to say there's not a better time to celebrate New Year's than in the land of Israel.
And that's it for today. Wishing you a happy new year from everyone here at the Jerusalem Post studios. We'll be back on Sunday.